friends, it's Heather from Sparty-n-Mo, and I'm a little late posting this because, as you can probably tell, I have been pretty sick. But I did want to do a lineup of my 2022 planners. So I should probably have organized these better. So this is actually my 21 planner, and I moved into it in February, and I stayed in it the remainder of the year, and I am firmly convinced that I stayed in it because it was so neutral. It was really just, I mean, these pages are just a blank slate, and so I really love that. I've never done that before, I think maybe except my first year with the Happy Planner, because I only had one planner, and I thought about buying others, and it was like, well, why would I do that? I already have a planner. So I have, well, I may not have the most amazing memories of 2021. I do have really good memories of this planner, and I will set up my new planner in a different video. So going through my planner stack, this planner I bought when it first came out. I love the discs, I love the front cover, and I firmly believe, I've said this I don't know how many different times, but I firmly believe if the Happy Planner sold covers, discs, dividers, and guts, they would make so much more money because, and I know I'm not alone in this, I would buy every cover and every set of discs and the dividers to go with it, and have like one set of guts that I just, you know, put different covers and discs to throughout the year. So I firmly believe they would make so much more money. But this was one of the first planners that I bought for this year. And there's a lot of things I do love about it. I love the theme of it. I love the dividers. I love how really neutral the spreads are. But as I started looking at it, I was going to use this as my catch-all. And I realized there's the flowers, which I think are pretty. But I'm like, oh great, now I got to cover them up again. And I didn't want to do that on an every week basis. Plus it's got the little pops of color down the side, which may not bother some of you, but it's something that I would notice. And okay, yeah, I probably will use pink in February, but I probably will not use pink every week in February. You know, and I can tell they tried to coordinate it, but I definitely will not be using lavender in March. I'll be using green. They tried to stay pretty neutral, but still, it's just going to bug me. So I am using this one as sort of a memory keeping planner with some friends of mine who I meet up with online every week. So stay tuned for that one. I am doing some EMDR therapy right now, and so I got these two planners to use to sort of supercharge the progress that I'm making. I will probably not use the monthly part very often, but what I do like is this weekly check-in. I like the gratitude over here. I like the 3 things, and I think what I'm going to start with is my one little word. So use my one little word in this blank here to be, and mine is authentic. To be authentic this week, I am going to, and then what 3 things am I going to do? And then these spaces in here. This is a recovery journal, but I think there's more than one kind of recovery that people can be going through. And so I really want to use this one just to sort of check in with myself every week. And then this one is a guided journal. And it's undated. But these are the pages that I really wanted in here, just to kind of give me prompts to write about, because sometimes it gets tough. I will pull pages of these out and put them in my catch-all every week. And again, I'll do that. I'll show you more about that when I set up my catch-all. I'm going to try to stick to handwriting this year. I think I made it through January last year. I did not do a great job. And I had I was going to put a list of words here, but I got one from somebody else, and I like their list better than mine. So I'm going to be adding that in. So the words that I'm going to use, I'll put in this part. Here it is. See, I'm more organized than I thought. So this was Judy of JLB Crafts, and so what we're doing each week, and I'm already behind just because I've been sick. So that's what I'm doing with that one. The biggest issue in my house is what we're having for dinner, and it's also one of the most annoying issues. I do have a 13-year-old with autism, and so that brings some issues of its own into dining because she does have food preferences and texture issues. But I really would like to try this meal planning planner. I'm really happy that they came out with it to plan our meals. And I probably will track our family things in this part, only because it will help me determine what time I have available. So if my husband and I are playing taxi service all night, I mean, that's a night when we're going to have something really simple for dinner. I do like that it has recipes and grocery lists, although I may or may not use this because I was able to find a package of these grocery lists, and I like them much better because they're a lot more organized. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I've never used anything like this before. Breakfast and lunch is probably, a moot point, but at least having dinner and then what snacks are available. And then I do want to try some ingredient prep ahead of time and see if that saves me time. So wish me luck with this one because I really want it to work. This was sort of an impromptu one. I don't think this is an Alex house. It's not. No, it's not. But I'm using this one. I hate dashboard. I'll be the first person to say that. I really hate dashboard. And I didn't know that this was dashboard when I got it. But what I am going to try to do is use this for bills. And then also just to sort of track family things. So I know I put my meal plan here. I want to. I might put it here. I might use the other planner. I'm not really sure. Yeah, we were running no errands this week because we're all sick, and I know the apostrophe's in the wrong place. But just to sort of track family stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And then lastly, this one is going to be for memory keeping. So my goal is to take 3 pictures every day. Not that I plan to put 3 pictures in here every day, but to take 3 pictures every day so that I have enough to choose from. And then what will be my catch-all, and this really surprised me. It surprised me a whole lot. Just because I had looked at this planner several times and then I put it back because I'm like, well, I don't have any cats at home. But I went with the cat-themed planner for a couple of reasons. I really love these black glitter discs. I love the color combo and the aesthetic of this planner. I think it's really, really pretty. I do love cats. I'm terribly allergic to cats, but I do love cats, and I grew up with cats. And so I'm actually really excited about this just because I love the aesthetic of it. I also love the way, the monthly dashboard is laid out with these 3 sections. And then this blank space over here, I like that a lot. There is my January overview. I did do the flip boxes on those 2 days. The numbers came from the dates and holidays book, I believe. And then here's I did my first week in here just because I did, and I was pretty delusional with being sick most of this week. Probably still am. But yeah, I really love, that is just a gorgeous blank slate. I absolutely love it. Nothing to white out, super clean. If I wanted to white out and put something decorative here, I can do that. And it's got these little dots on 1 month, and I think they're all little dots or little lines. So they're all black, and that I'm a hot mess. Don't worry about me. Sorry. So sorry about that. So it's super neutral. It is a 12-month planner, and I will be setting this up very shortly. But again, I love the aesthetic of it. It's one of my favorites. I did look at the dog planner because I typically like the bright stuff, and you guys know that I have 2 German Shepherds and a Border Aussie, but this one just won me over. So I do have a couple other planners. Let me grab them real quick. That I was looking at for this year. I did not get this planner because I liked it. I got it for the guts, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I got this planner just for general journaling because I like to do a horizontal planner, and this was from the collab with Marabou Designs, and I love the whimsy of those designs. I love the color of them. I think they're absolutely adorable, and I really, really like them. So that's just for general journaling. This one I got because I love seasonal stuff. If you watch me regularly, you know that I'm a whore for seasonal stuff. There's no 2 ways about it. I did change out the discs, and I put gold discs instead of black because the black just looked too stark for me. And I'm still not a fan of the gold. I may change these still. I'm not in love with this yet. this is, I believe, it's an Alex House collaboration. And I love the stuff. I love everything about it, except that it is the Colorblock. I don't even mind these little stars in here. I don't even know if you can see them. I don't mind those. I'm just not a fan so much of the Colorblock. And I'm going to try to work around it and just play with it. This is going to be the planner that I use to make me sort of push out of my comfort zone, because I do love anything seasonal. The other thing that I might do is, with one of my other planners, take the guts and Frankenplan. So that's a possibility. What I got this planner for here, because this is perhaps the most boring planner on the planet. I do like the inside of the cover, though. That is pretty. Yeah, most boring planner. The dividers are all the same. It has whatever letter the month starts with. And then, yeah, that's it. But that is also why I liked it, because it is so neutral. And I got it for the guts, not even for the dividers, literally just for the guts. So I got this with the intention of Frankenplanning this planner, because I really do like this planner. Except, here we have flowers over here, and it is a dashboard, which I hate. So that was my intent when I got these. And again, more flowers, and I think there's flowers like every month. It's the same thing every month, and I really don't like that. I hate these boxes when they're shaded. I hate the stuff in the middle. But I really fell in love with the cover and the discs. The guts, I really was not so much of a fan of. The dividers are okay. Yeah, they're just, I mean, they're okay. I don't see what this has to do with flowers, the floral theme. I'm missing that. So I was not a fan, and at the time, that was what I found. So these I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with, but they're here. So, and that is my 2022 lineup. If you enjoyed watching this video or found it helpful in some way, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.